Hello, my friends. Stark here. Stark date 2025.05.10. Subject vehicle is a 2008 Jeep Liberty. Jeep refers to these vehicles as the KK series, built for 5 model years, 2008 to 2012. Despite the claims that these are a compact SUV, it is in fact a crossover because it is built with unibody construction and not body-on-frame. The vast majority of the KK models are four-wheel drive. Apparently, a special order two-wheel drive was available, but it is very rare and I have never seen one. All KK models are powered by the 3.7-liter longitudinally mounted V6 engine. As a relatively compact crossover that incorporates four-wheel drive, I imagine that engineering for packaging and space was a challenge. Consequently, service of the vehicle can be equally challenging. While I can forgive many design decisions based upon limitations of packaging and space, I cannot forgive the careless location of the oil filter, which I'm tapping upon now with the long screwdriver. This is completely unacceptable. The oil filter is almost impossible to access from under the vehicle. Jeep did not afford sufficient room for typical oil filter removal tools. The reason that we can currently see the oil filter is because I removed the combined coolant and washer fluid reservoir assembly and the electric cooling fan assembly. I used a Parts Master oil filter, part number 61516, and the oil capacity is 5 quarts. We're looking at the new oil filter, but last night I wasted about an hour in a failed attempt to remove the old oil filter from a position under the vehicle. The aim of this channel is to help people and, where possible, to save time. Please learn from my mistake and don't bother with the attempt to remove the oil filter from a position under the vehicle. Instead, accept the reality, remove the combined reservoir assembly and the electric fan assembly. Once those components are removed, you will have easy and unimpeded access to the oil filter. With the reservoir assembly and electric fan assembly reinstalled, we can't see the oil filter from a topside position. So let's reposition the camera under the vehicle. From a position under the vehicle, we can barely see the oil filter. On the left side of the frame, look for a white label on a black canister The power steering rack is below the oil filter, and the front cross member is below the power steering rack. Is it possible to remove the oil filter from under the vehicle? Yes, likely. But I'm trying to save you time and save you in frustration. Here's another view from under the vehicle, this time looking directly up at the end cap of the oil filter. It's in the center of the frame, white lettering upon a black background. Very difficult to see and extremely difficult to access. Is it possible to remove the oil filter from a position under the vehicle? Yes, with small hands and better tools, such as a 3-pronged oil filter removal tool. Yet, if you value your time and dislike frustration, then I don't recommend it. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. Take care. See you next time.